Libertarian Party presidential candidate Gary Johnson visited Monday with Doug Blackmon, host of the Miller Center's public affairs television show, American Forum. Following the taping, Johnson talked about the rising cost of college education and student debt.
Well, addressing college debt, I think students have been sold a bill of goods. Guaranteed government student loans, I think, are the #1 reason why the cost of college tuition is so high. By bailout, what I would support is the lowering of interest rates. I think students have been sold a bill of goods, so not necessarily, it ends up to be a relief because the interest rate could be reduced significantly if the government were to underwrite the reduction of those loans. But what I'd like to point out is if no guaranteed government student loans existed, #1, the private sector would come in and give out loans. So loans aren't going to go away. It's just that because government has been involved in guaranteeing government student loans, I'm going to say that the cost of college tuition is twice what it would be if government never would have gotten involved in guaranteeing government student loans. Well, if students stopped going to college tomorrow, period, because the costs were too high, what do you think would happen? The costs would lower dramatically because colleges and universities do want to fill their classrooms. It's desirable. It's the marketplace. But currently it's a marketplace that the government has skewed.
He also commented on his proposal to eliminate the Department of Education and how it would affect students in Virginia.
If students don't want to pay the high cost of college tuition, then stop going to college and watch what happens to the cost of college tuition. It will drop dramatically. That's the marketplace. Virginia would end up with 6 more cents on the dollar if the Department of Education weren't doing their bureaucratic wash and dry cycle and telling Virginia how to deliver education. If it didn't exist at all, there would be more money in the classroom. Guaranteed government student loans certainly exist with regard to higher education. Right now, the proposals that are being made with regard to free education would really have an impact on private colleges and universities. I mean, they could literally be put out of business if you were to make public universities free.